Hey, what's up everyone? It's Moonkin FTW here, back with yet another video, and welcome to a new generation of coaster building. I know that sounds very drastic, but I really kind of mean it. So over the last couple of years, I've been building a lot of roller coasters, and I've been kind of using most of the same kind of stock track pieces. And until recently, I discovered a kind of like a expansion upon the looping coaster, which, if you can see it, the track is very similar, but it has a whole bunch of new track pieces that allow for some great designs. So that's what I mean with, there's a whole new generation of coaster building, because this adds so much more extra possibilities for me as someone that likes to build roller coasters. So expect a couple of new designs that really incorporate these new types of track pieces. And this is the first roller coaster I've made with this. And what I'm going to do right now is, of course, this video includes a POV and everything. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to close it real quick. And I'm going to show you exactly with the build mode what kind of track pieces I've used that aren't normally in the game. By the way, if you're interested in using this yourself, I will add a link in the description below this video where you can download it and try it yourself. It also comes with a little tutorial, like a README file, which explains exactly what you need to do, so it's not hard to install at all. So let's go through the track. So of course we turn around here, we have a lift hill. This is all very basic, this as well, we go down, and then here we get into our very first kind of very odd looking design. As you can see here, this is called a steep to tilt 90L, and I can change it to R, but this is one that's very unique. This is already a new piece, you can see right here. So here, you can call it a stangle dive, I guess, sort of like this, but this is a really cool design where you get kind of thrown to the left. And then here we go upwards, and again, this whole track piece, you can see here, there's a giant overbank turn, which is called a tilted large OBTR, overbank turn to the right. And then another one, again, this is all new. So this is imported from, I believe, No Limits or something. I'm not sure about the technicalities, but you can see these are track pieces that weren't in the game originally. And you can see it has even many types of overbank turns. So while this one is kind of, this one's higher, so to say, this one is actually diagonal and it's lower. So this is another unique piece. And then here we have another unique piece, which is the, the overbank turn to the other side. And this is also really cool. Just like some modifications that were done in Open RCT2, you can actually now, with this coaster track, you can build these, these very wide turns that go upwards. So, the extended coaster, you're able to build upward turns and downward turns using the widest track of the widest type of turn, so to say. And now you can do that with this coaster type as well. So here I made a nice swooping corner to the left and to the right into this overbank curve, which is part of the looping coaster. This one is not new. And then you go, you flip over to the left again, and then again I use another tilted large overbank turn. Here I use another one of those steep to tilt 90 right, and then it goes back into this swooping corner, again using these very wide pieces here, into another overbank turn. And this is another really cool part, or really cool track piece right here. This goes from kind of like 90-degree into diagonals. It's a very fast, kind of whippy element, if you will. And then another set of overbank turns into the brake run. So I haven't used all of it because this one has an absolute ton of extra track pieces, and I'm going to use every single one of them, but just not in just one design, so to say. So this is what I've come up with so far, and yeah, really quickly I want to show you guys what it's like on the outside, and of course we'll jump ahead into the POV. But for now, let's just check this out real quick in test mode. And you can see even the train models are different too. So real quick, when I go to this, the roller coasters, I go down to here, expansion CTR, and you can select the Eurofighter car, which is a single car, I believe. You have the mine train car, you have the X-shooter car, and the old school, just the standard looping coaster. So you can choose also a whole bunch of different ones. That's really cool. So that's why this one also has these unique trains, which unfortunately you can't repaint, so they're all brown, but still, that's kind of cool. So here we go, we're just gonna follow this train along. You can see everything is rendered properly. There's no missing sprites or anything like that. So here we go down into our kind of wannabe single dive, I guess. Here's that overbank turn. This kind of like really big swooping turnaround element that I like. So this is basically like kind of like a mega coaster, or I guess if Intamin made this, it would be a mega light. A few swooping turns again, turns into the 90 degree to the left, overbank turn, into that another kind of steep to 90 degree. As we go over the flower fields here, into that fast whippy element here, and then into the overbank turn right here, and then a few final corners, and then into the brake run. So there you go, guys. I'm very excited to have downloaded this. I'm not sure how long it's been out, but I saw this in a video. Oh, I forgot which one, but anyway, I saw this and I was like, what? I don't recognize these track pieces. So I scoured around Park Crafters, the website, and I found it, and this just adds a whole new layer to the coaster building. There's another coaster that kind of follows the same pattern, which is the, let's see here, EP Blue Fire, which of course is based off of Blue Fire, the real life roller coaster. And again, this also has a ton of extra track pieces that I will no doubt use. So this really adds a whole lot of extra content in the game, where I'm allowed to basically build some really crazy designs. So I started off a little bit simple, just with some overbank turns, and expect to see more of these in the near future. But for now, here are some some panning shots and of course the POV. So without further ado, as always, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Enjoy.